This is D with Divine Needle. DGIF, the reading as promised. Um, I hope you all are taking what I said in the last video to heart. I've been kind of sitting in the energy of this next few days, and this is going to be an interesting reading, I have a feeling. I want to start this reading with a huge amount of gratitude for all of you. You guys have stuck with us, and can't thank you enough for that. The another thing, tons of gratitude to Santero and her work. She has done a hypnosis video. I'll link it in the description. You guys should check it out. She is definitely one of the most talented readers I've ever seen. And she's also very talented in hypnosis. She's got the voice for it, too. Anyway, the energy coming up. Accuracy means everything to me. I am an Aquarius. That Sword of Destiny, the Ace of Swords, matters a great deal to the Aquarius collective. It's all about the truth, because it sets us free. It's the sword that cuts the bindings of the Eight of Swords. It sets you free. My intent is to set you free and help you all realize what it is that you are. You're something amazing and very special, or there wouldn't be so many focused in on controlling all of you. Control is not true power. Truth, wisdom, and clarity is true power. And with that, you can see right through the lies you're being fed. So, I just had to put that out there. So, for the collective, the interesting energies we've got going on, it feels very make or break. Remember when we entered this age of Aquarius, they told me that you all are being tested. Your faith is being tested. Your endurance is being tested. Your ability to overcome is being tested. Things will change, and there'll come a day, not in the too far distant future, where everything will change. And that's because the scales will tip. And when that happens, those that pass the test, it's something I've talked about before. There will be many kings and queens in the future. But as I've always stated, they don't live above their people. They live among their people. And it is a process of servitude to those people. It's sacrifice. And only the ones that pass this test will ever have a chance at having that kind of power. Because it comes with a lot of responsibility. And that's coming from upstairs. Bank on it. So, keep that in mind. The way you behave matters. It really does. And if you don't think you're being tested, well, let's just say you are. You can take that to the bank. Anyway, so tons of gratitude to all my brothers and sisters, all of the souls, whether they're incarnate or not, makes no difference. Gratitude to them and gratitude to my team, Gabriel and Adonai. They have shown me a great deal. And gratitude to my little tiny blue friends. They show me a great deal too. So, a lot of new things coming. But what I want to zero in is the energy coming up this next few days here. And that's what we're going to do. So let's take a look. Okay? On the lighter side, let's hope. Unfortunately, I can't say that it is exactly because they're not done testing. Anyway, let's take a look at the Grand Machine. So I looked at the last few days here. So this starts with today. And the only thing that I really want to say is happy birthday to all the Aries out there. I believe Miss Cindy of Awakening to Spirit is an Aries. Amazing fire signs. And she's very talented too. She was very talented right from the get-go, and I spotted her immediately. But, yeah, she's a whole level above some of the ones out there, for sure. And if Sir Russell from Wrestling Around happens to watch this video, I do hope you're doing well on your healing journey. Many of us are going through that very same journey. Healing our inner selves, trying to balance. So hopefully he'll return soon. An amazing reader. They've talked to me using him before too. They've talked to me using several people, but he definitely was one of them. And it's crazy how much synchronicity is going on with him and my adopted father. Whew, an amazing amount. Anyway, the ones I mentioned are unique, and so are you. And you should treasure what there is that is unique about you. Anyway, happy birthday to the Aries sun signs out there. This energy going on, let me scroll down here. We've got Mars square Uranus. And that is the rebel. Uranus. Shh. Heaven. Shh. As Sir Russell says. I call it heaven. The rebel is square with Mars, the god of war. Fortunately, he's busy tiptoeing through heaven after being in hell in Capricorn. And he's tiptoeing through heaven in Aquarius with his lover, hand in hand, in conjunction. And they haven't quite met up to Saturn yet. Now keep in mind, these two passed by Anubis, and their hearts were weighed against a feather. And then they come up to the Lord of Karma, Saturn. Have they balanced their scales? The messenger's gone shooting through Pisces, had a chat with Jupiter and Neptune. Just got done being in grand conjunction with Neptune, and is going to be marching into Aries, along with the Sun and the Wounded Warrior, Chiron. So, luckily Mars, his energy is holding hands with Venus, or this would be ugly, I have a feeling. Not that it still can't be that way, but remember what I said in the last video, you guys and your thoughts and feelings projected out. Positive energy, the world you want to see, not what they want to see. We don't care what they want to see. We want what we want to see. You project that out. Everybody stands down and peace will prevail. Right? That's what you project. Anyway, yeah. I believe all the next 3 days are going to be that square going on between Uranus over here in Taurus, the rebel, and Mars. Like I said, fortunately, he's happy with his lady. So let's hope all kinds of crap doesn't break loose because of that energy. That's Saturday and Sunday. You might ask me, have I ever taken an astrology course? The answer would be no, negative, have not. I'm going off my intuition, 100%. Now, as you see on Sunday, down here in Aquarius, Our Lady Venus is almost in grand conjunction with Saturn. she gets to meet with him first. The Lord of Karma, the timekeeper. And then Mars will be next. But at the same time, we've got the moon that's going to be traveling through Aquarius, through air energy. So that's water energy and air energy. Aquarius energy. It's the only zodiac sign that carries two elements naturally, which is air and water. So that ought to be interesting to see how the moon is going to be affecting this meetup that happens between Venus and Saturn. I might do a reading specifically about those meetups, about Venus and Mars meeting up with Saturn in Aquarius. Anyway, the Sabian Mysteries picture. Let's first go to the moon. Like I said, the moon starts out with today being in the very earthy energy of Capricorn, which is my Vedic sign. And so some of you may be experiencing extra problems with your backbone, joints, knees, skin, hair. But when it moves into Aquarius, it's calf, ankle, shin, and Achilles. The Achilles heel. Oh boy. So the moon is moving Sunday. Well, late Saturday night into Aquarius. And then we'll be there Sunday and Monday. Achilles heel popped into my head when I looked at that. And that means somebody's weakness will be exposed. These are all good days for surgery, except for don't schedule, well, most people don't have surgeries on weekends anyway, but don't schedule anything on Monday for calf, ankle, shin, Achilles. Not medical advice. Just an FYI. If you ever read a farmer's almanac, it's quite accurate about the healing. So anyway, Achilles heel is going to show. Ooh, okay. Mars, his weakness, the god of war, is Venus, and they are hand in hand. That is telling for me. Anyway, Sabian Mysteries pictures. I'm going to back this up. Where we left off was the hot stroll between the lovers, Mars and Venus. And that's what this kind of is talking about. Two in the darkness of space. What's interesting is that asteroid went through the shadow of Earth and was one of two that went through, just as predicted. Whew. Here we go. Now this is yesterday's energy. Then we move into today's energy, which is this, a triangle with wings. And There's the 2 that were on the beach. They're down here. So, off into the cosmos they went. In the shadow, right? In the shadow of Earth. I don't know why, but I keep wanting to tip this upside down. Or sideways. Sideways. I don't know why. Give me a minute. And then the next one, a square brightly lighted on one side. You can see this. It looks like a pyramid. But I definitely got in motion. It felt like it was spinning to me. The minute I looked at it, I felt the sensation of spinning. And I'm not sure why. Could be something about a tornado. Let's see what else we got. A man successfully expressing himself in 2 realms at once. As above, so below. The whole Achilles heel thing is coming to mind when I'm seeing this. Hmm. And then the very next day, so this is going to be Monday's energy. This ribbon, this is a large hat with streamers flying facing east. East. This reminds me of a helix, like DNA or the helix. I mean, if you look at tornadoes when they're breaking apart or coming down, sometimes you'll see the helix. Sometimes you'll see multiple helix. It depends. It's interesting. I did briefly look at the following picture after that one, and it's this. And this energy here is right here. So it's like zooming in. It's like a big transfer of energy. Let's look at the cards and see how that relates and see what we get. And it was interesting when I got the cards, um, they gave me the star card in my head, a perfect projected image of the star card in a particular deck. And it happened to be this one, which is my husband's deck, so I stole his deck. He'll find out when he watches the reading. It actually was my deck first, and he stole it from me, so I'm kind of stealing it temporarily back. And when I pulled that deck, a oracle deck fell out with it that is his. And it's like, that's my sign. So it will be used today too. And possibly this Vitruvian edition, Spirit Keepers, is also something that was standing out to me. So, all right, tea leaf. I didn't put them on the desk because they really mess with the camera. See? Kind of cool, right? It's that heartbeat thing I get sometimes. Anyway, so for the collective, now I'm going to be honest. When I was meditating, I asked them to go into the, energy and show me. Remember, the clusters of 3 was a thing. And it was interesting because the image I saw was off in the distance, 3 bombs all in a row. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, okay, I didn't like that. And it's interesting because that helix, the DNA helix, is creation energy, and those Sabian Mysteries pictures. Anyway, so I don't normally super meditate on what's coming or let them give me a visual, but that's what they gave me. And it's like this happens sometimes with my eyes open randomly. And then when I ask for something specific, generally, I'll just close my eyes for a little bit and kind of push into that energy. And that's what I get. So for the collective, man, they're not wasting any time. What can we expect? I have the cat. Oh boy. Cat and dogs. Anything else you need to tell the collective about what's coming up the next few days? Rooster. We're going for the animals. We're shooting for animals here. And yeah, a cockfight. I just heard cockfight between the dogs and the cats. Okay, what else? Wow, did you see that fly? Forest. Yeah, muddled, unclear thinking. That might be because of the moon moving through. Remember, I was getting Achilles heel. Flute. Man. Diamond. Okay, can you give us one more? That's the one, archway. Okay, I'm going to set these to the side. Archway. We're already 30 minutes in. I might have to make a part 2 on this, so we'll see. Cat, a two-faced friend. Dogs, getting together with friends. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Muddled, unclear thinking. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. On the scale of the collective themselves, the souls incarnate, there's somebody that you can't trust in your midst. Male energy. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Could be this two-faced friend. An archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Like I said, I heard cockfight between a cat and a dog energy. This person has muddled, unclear thinking. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. You know, it's interesting. I've seen somebody describe the war on the holodeck going on, that's been going on for eons. And they describe them as cat people and dog people. Pleiadian and Anunnaki. Interesting. So this disappointment is probably going to be this person, a male energy. So look out for that in your lives. All right. I'll let you know if they give me anything else. Spinning. The spinning. I just got that. The spinning. It feels like that pyramid that's spinning, but I'm getting that with this. Spinning. Hmm. Okay. They want me to set that to the side. They asked for this deck. They meant it. Okay. The energy for the collective, overall energy for the collective the next 3 days or so. Through Monday. the Lovers. What do we need to have our highest, what is our highest priority for the collective, please? Highest priority for the collective. Oh, Major Arcana again. They wasted no time spitting these out, which is good. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of, prepare for, and or? What does the collective need to be mindful of and or prepare for? What do they need to be mindful of and or prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for through Monday? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? They doubled down on the vision they gave me. What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for the collective? They doubled down on the asteroid and it was spot frickin' on. So no surprise they're doubling down on that vision. All right. What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Boy, they want these cards just so. Whew. Moon in Taurus, huh? Wounded Warrior, Moon in Sag. We just got done with that, by the way. Moon just went through Sag. Mars, the Wounded Warrior. Well, actually, that's Chiron, but Chiron is in Aries. And we have a Queen of Wands here. Right below. But look at that. The red energy. Very much up here. Feels like Mars. Whew! Okay. On the tiny picture. Our picture. The collective. Overall energy. Major Arcana. The Lovers. Card of Gemini. That's Mars and Venus together. Hand in hand in Aquarius. That is the overall energy. This can be about a choice. Decisions that need to be made. Okay? Our highest priority. The Sun card. Major Arcana. The happiest card in the deck. Coins. This is the 8 of coins. Very hard, dedicated, focus, repetitive practice that makes perfect. Okay? And then the 6 of Cups from the past. The past. So this could be a sibling. This could be someone you grew up with. This could be a child. But that's your highest priority, dedicating your time to what would appear to be a child. This, this person, this male energy could be the one that you feel disappointed in somewhat. Um, but opening a new path for this son. Could be a daughter, but we're definitely dealing with male energy here. So honing in on, and notice all three cards are the sun. All three. Triple play. Clusters of three. Remember, they showed me three creation energies exploding in the distance. That's three, all right. But we need to focus in on this energy, the childlike energy, where it lightens the load on those around us. But this is definitely about siblings, children, or somebody you grew up with, somebody that you're familiar with. It could be past lives, because a Six of Cups can be the past. What to be mindful of, prepare for. Moon in Taurus. Offers. New opportunities, possibilities, paths opening. Can you see through the trees? That forest, right? Sometimes when you're in the middle of the forest, you can't find your way out, right? This underlying energy, the wounded warrior, this is somebody who's fought many battles. Many, Mars. And they're not done fighting. They've got the staff in their hand. They don't give up. Queen of Wands. Can be any fire sign. Well, somebody wearing a false mask, I have a feeling, because we have the moon card right underneath. The domestic trained poodles and the wild ones that work off their intuition, but also about secrets. Portal. Somebody's wearing a false mask. Because of wounding, I have a feeling. Light at the end of the tunnel. 10 of coins. Mercury in Virgo. It's Pisces, by the way. Mercury in Virgo. Light at the end of the tunnel. Light in the darkness. King of Swords. This can represent Aquarius. It can be any air sign, but somebody carrying the energy of Aquarius. That's someone who's super intellectual, super left brain, male energy. somebody who is, yeah, analytical as heck. So this could be um, a military leader. It can be um, lawyers, doctors, scientists. Independence and defeat. Venus energy. See, we're working with air and fire a lot. I mean, there's some earth in here. Lots of fire. Sun, sun, sun. Mars energy. So hard, the Mars energy. And Venus, independence. And Venus again. Defeat. Venus in Aquarius. Which that's where she's at. And then Mars. Oh boy. Mars energy, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands right there. Fire energy. That's Mars, the god of war. New opportunities, passionate beginnings for you all. So, on the microcosm, getting equal give and take from somebody who hasn't been giving you that. Getting them to open up. Heart energy, right? The sun. The red, orange chakra. Opening up. So it's orange yellow, really. Orange yellow. Getting them to open up to you. Let me sit with this energy a couple of minutes. I'm going to pause this because we're at 48. Okay. See, we've got this set of 3 suns here. Three suns. The sun is creation energy, like that helix, right? You know, they were telling me about clusters of 3. Here's another cluster of 3. But keep in mind here, we have the 6 of cups and the 6 of coins. So there's 2 more clusters of 3. Here and here. Threes. You know, it's interesting that the overall energy is the lovers, which is Gemini, which can be two-faced energy, and it was talking about somebody being two-faced. Brand new passionate beginning for the Queen of Earth and the Queen of Cups. Magician, creation and energy at its finest. I'm waiting for ships to come in after that. Sun in Aries once again. That's Mercury again. Gemini all over this reading. And fire energy. Air and fire. They're telling us we still have 2 sets of 3s coming in. No? I was gonna clarify with this. They want me to clarify with this. That's a first, too. Lots of firsts. This is the first time I've used this deck. Clarify the 3 suns here in the middle. Clarify. So they're doubling down on the vision they gave me. Clarify these 3 suns in our highest priority, please. So it looks like a Gemini might be having some focus on their sun. So keep that in mind to the Gemini air signs, or if you have Gemini placements, focus in on your sun. Get them to open up to you. But for right now, for the collective, can you tell us more about these 3 suns energy, please? 3 suns. More info, please, on the 3 suns. More info on the 3 suns. I got Virgo and Scorpio. So your sun might be a Virgo or a Scorpio. But can you give us any more information on the 3 suns in the highest priority, please? What do we need to know about this? Yeah, it's a Virgo. Virgo energy. Hermit of the Mysteries. Hermit card. Okay. Where I am, you also may be. It's funny because the flute was under here and I was getting the musical notes, and it just so happens to be on the page here. Right after that saying, it looks almost like musical notes, like bars of music back here. And the star energy. Trapped in a cage. Because, you know, the Hermit card, he has the lantern and he's got the star in a cage. Star in the cage. Anything else about these 3 suns in the middle? There's that sword of destiny, truth and clarity. So when you have these conversations with whoever this is, and it's a male, or likely, You're going to have to dig deep to get some truth and clarity from them. Because they're hiding behind a false mask because of their wounding. Okay? Ooh. What can you tell us about the Six of Coins, please? Oh, we're at 56 minutes, so we're going to wrap this up. And I will do 13, the Reaper, card of Scorpio. Again, this sun could be a Virgo or a Scorpio or have those placements. Transition energy. So possibly they have been basically breadcrumbing you, not giving you much, and you're going to have to dig deep to get some clarity with them. Once you do, there will be a transition in that relationship where equal reciprocity will happen. But you're dealing with somebody that's hiding behind a false mask. So keep that in mind, and you're going to have to get through that to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? All right. Real quick. Last final card. And I might, yeah, I'm going to, I believe, we'll see, do some further looks at this. Embrace the dark. I gave us several. Embrace the dark. You're going to have to, and change is unavoidable. Okay? The source of all. We are all connected. Remember, I told you that. Talked about that. We are all connected. And we are born to be creators. That's that creation energy. Okay. I'm going to stop here. So, I'll do an extended if I feel like this triple energy is really see, we got the helix again. I'll extend it most likely. We'll see. Anyway, tons of good, honest, no fear energy I'm going to pour out to you. I hope it helps. Till the next reading, take care. Bye, guys. See you later.